You led me straight to the fall. I'm broken, I'm still trying, skin and bone.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we are reacting to a movie for Thanksgiving. Yeah, those do exist, and it's by the greatest studio for holiday movies of all time, Rankin and Bass, who have made great movies like Rudolph and Frosty. And today's video, The Mouse on the Mayflower. If you like these videos, we have a whole playlist, and we're gonna react to more for Christmas, so like, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. And by the way, big news, I don't know if it's a real TikTok account, but they did like one of my TikToks reacting to the Rudolph Frosty Christmas in July movie. So I'm just gonna take it as they approve of my channel and not gonna double check that's the real account or anything, you know, just gonna go with that little ego boost. And let's get into it.
What do we do? Blast it! Bail! Everybody on board! Bail!
First of all, yeah, I know this is gonna be like the lowest quality you possibly can. It's not like this is an iconic movie they keep re-releasing and updating and all that good stuff, but this mouse, like, that's enough water to like drown this little dude, right? And we're really gonna have like all that intense scenes just for it to lead to nothing. Now we're just like out in the ocean with whatever these are. Like, are these like whales? Like jumping like dolphins? What the fuck? Is the mouse a official employee of the Mayflower, or is he just like on the Mayflower? Because he has like that little uniform. Like someone had to give that to him. Maybe mouse have tailors. I don't fucking know.
A quiet sky.
Okay, well that's not the same choice of the map. Like you can do that with the ship, but this is not the same area. You are just lying to me now.
You know, there's a little more to Thanksgiving than all this turkey and pumpkin pie. Oh, there's nothing wrong with feasting and enjoying yourselves, but it's good to remember why we celebrate and the story behind it all. Oh, I know you've heard all about it, but maybe you'd like to have it from a different point of view. Mine. Oh, me? I'm William, the church mouse here.
First of all, no offense, for the story of the Mayflower, why would I want a mouse's perspective? Like, what, you brought the diseases over? Good job. Second of all, you're right, there is more than just, you know, eating and stuff like that. I mean, don't tell Uncle Jerry, you know. To him, this is the greatest holiday. You're talking about Christmas, and he's like, hey, don't forget about Thanksgiving. And I get it, there's like the whole story behind Thanksgiving, but like, the other part of Thanksgiving is being thankful, and if that's not part of the story, no offense, the whole backstory is kind of meaningless.
You see, my folks came over on the Mayflower. Oh, yes. My great, lost count. Never can remember all those greats. But suffice to say, he was a great mouse. Let me show you something.
How do you become a great mouse, besides being like Mickey Mouse or like Jerry from Tom and Jerry? Like, especially with those being on the list, how do you become a great mouse, like, among them?
Recognize this? The Mayflower Compact, basis for all the laws governing our nation. Just 100 words or so, but each word means freedom. Yes, sir, lots of famous folks signed this. Names that are part of history now. Miles Standish, William Bradford. Oh, there it is. There's the mark of my Willem Mouse Esquire.
Yeah, but if I sign the Declaration of Independence, that doesn't mean I'm important to like the Declaration of Independence. I'm sure this mouse is like the most vital part of Thanksgiving, but your signature on that means not much to me.
And this is his story. I'd let you read it, but it's written in mouse. So maybe I'd just better translate. A lot of personal stuff here. Oh, now, here's where it begins to get interesting.
So you're telling me basically there's room for a prequel? Because, you know, there's a whole little backstory and like half the book you skip. I should make a prequel. Why me? Well, I don't know. I thought of it. I at least deserve like a cameo, right?
Brothers, sisters, we can endure this treatment no longer. Let us then turn our backs on the old and look to the new world, the Virginia colonies, where someday we will find our peace and happiness.
America?
Aye, girl. America.
I say, hurrah!
Oh, thank God, the mouse approved, you know. What would we have ever done if the mouse said no? We would have had to, like, think of a whole new plan of where to go and what to do. Like, the mouse's vote was everything. It's worth at least 50% of the votes, just his alone.
Now to the Pilgrims, there never was a more wonderful ship than the Mayflower, or a more wonderful day than September 6, 1620. They packed that vessel of hope from stem to stern with all their sad little yesterday. I don't know where they found room for everything and everyone.
I love that we got like all the sad little yesterdays and they showed the pig. I don't know why that's funny to me, but now every time I see that pig, I'm just gonna be like, "Aw, there's yesterday. Maybe he's happier today. He was pretty sad when he got on the boat."
But the prettiest blossom on board the Mayflower was a little lady known as Priscilla Mullins.
Excuse me. Oh, hello. Yes, it's a wonderful day. Pardon me.
Chaos and confusion. Bellowing kids and yapping women.
Oh, Captain Standish.
Oh, begging your pardon, Mistress Mullins. I didn't realize. Off of me, you urchins. I'm no Virginia pine. I didn't realize you were so close.
Bro, I'm pretty sure she heard you throwing those kids off and telling them to beat it. You don't need to lie. Also, I'm related to her. Yeah, so this mouse ain't the only one on this whole trip with someone in on it, you know? I may not have a book from their perspective, but I'm related to her and John Alden. And with that information being said, I 100% think my cameo at the very least is pretty justified in the prequel.
I mean, here, let me help you with your parcels. Well, didn't you hear me, lad? Stop gawking. Pick up the ladies' bundles.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Pleasure.
I believe we've met. At church, wasn't it?
I'm
John Alden. He's new. Signed on with us today. Going to be my assistant when... Pick up that luggage, will you, lad?
Yes, sir.
And do you do everything for Captain Standish?
Well, you see,
'Tis a pleasure, ma'am. Anything I can do. Anything. Will you get a move on, lad?
Yes, sir.
Come on, John, you're not making the family look good. You just signed on today, and you can barely carry a bag. Holy shit. You think I was gonna side with John, didn't you? No. I agree with him. Like, come on, man. Pick up the slack.
We've got to have a military drill. We've got to have a lifeboat drill. And... Oh! Do be careful, Mistress Blake.
There's no more room in the poultry crates. What shall I do with Hepzibah, my hen? Here, you take her.
Madam, I am the military leader, not the master of hens.
Well, surely the great Miles Standish can think of something.
Bro, imagine walking up to, like, the captain of, like, a plane or, like, a boat on a cruise and just being like, "Dude, the cargo bay had no room for my dog. Here, take my pug, fuck off." And just walk away and expect that to work. You can't just hand off your pets away and just be like, "Well, you're a captain. That must mean you know how to take care of the animals, right?"
So far, I haven't seen the color of your money.
Here it is. Every guinea. Every gulden we could scrape together. Its color is golden, as you can see.
Look at that gold, Quisler.
What aren't fools these pilgrim blokes be, Scav? Paying all that to shove off this late in the year.
Aye, what with the winter storms breathing down their necks?
What they don't know can only be good for us, eh?
First of all, hearing some more of these like iconic voices now always in these movies is always great. But I like these two who are clearly here to like steal the gold and all that stuff. It's being like, ha ha ha. All these people on the Mayflower don't know that there's a cold coming. And they're gonna get so messed up being on this boat. But it's just like, you two are on this boat, right? Like, you two aren't getting off.
Now, I suppose you were wondering where I was. Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know that was the morning I overslept? Guess you could say I made the Mayflower by a whisker.
I just realized this movie about mice being on the Mayflower really has so far barely had any mice, and the Mayflower is just taken off. And obviously the first Thanksgiving was not on the Mayflower, so the whole like Mayflower aspect of this is basically just a name, because they're not gonna be really on this boat much of the movie, right? But so far this might be the most normal of their movies. They usually have like a bear that's gonna come in and is the villain, or like you have an ice monster dude who's the villain.
Now, conditions were anything but posh.
Oh, you're on me foot.
Sorry. Peace, brother.
Oh, peace. Oh, you clumsy.
As a matter of fact, conditions were downright overcrowded.
Live and let.
Man, all these people are unhappy. The conditions aren't posh, you know, because it's a fucking boat. You know what I'm gonna do? Sing a fucking song about it. What an asshole this mouse is. Imagine you have like 3 friends, 2 of them are arguing, one hits the other, and you're sitting over here like, wow, that's awful. Do 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 do.
Just the way we wanted it, eh, Scav?
Hi.
Watch it. Look out.
A main beam gone. Ha 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 ha. This'll scare 'em good and proper. They'll abandon ship sure enough now.
Hi, quick! Get ready to grab the gold!
Bro, that's like a main beam you said. What? Like, you're on the boat. What's gonna happen when they all abandon ship? You guys gonna be on here with your gold and wait for the boat to sink? What is this mouse gonna do about it? He's gonna stop them? How?
Blast your church mouse, can't you see this old soldier's praying? Away with you. My medal! Here, give me that! Blast! That decoration was given to me by the King of Holland! Come back here, you blasted... Oh, peace, brothers.
This dude was nicer to the mouse that we've never seen interact with him. That he somehow knows is a church mouse than the actual children. He was throwing those dudes off his arm trying to hope to go overboard.
Galloping ghosts! The main beam cracked.
Ooh-wee.
Sailor, sound a warning. Move!
What business is this of yours, soldier?
This business! Sailor, now move! Get your captain!
I was just going to.
Oh my god, Captain Standish slapped the... That dude did like a 180 spin off that slap. That was amazing. Did they really think that like back talk was gonna work? That was gonna get them out of doing anything? Even if it did, he would tell the captain himself.
And then, one glorious morning. Gulls! Why, that could only mean one thing. Wonderful land at last.
Okay, but have you guys seen Plymouth Rock in real life? I'm gonna disappoint all of you right here, because here is a photo of what Plymouth Rock actually looks like. The biggest disappointment ever. They have it caged up like it's a zoo animal, and it's just, like, this sucks, honestly.
Gentlemen, I feel it is my duty to inform you that this is not Virginia.
What?
Not Virginia. Captain, please explain.
The storms have blown us off course.
Well, you just blow us south again.
I am afraid that is impossible. Winter is almost upon us.
But, Captain, what shall we do?
Yo, I can't even focus on the drama they're trying to add of this movie. With this dude's voice right here. Oh my, what should we do? Oh, this is a problem. There's always like one weird voice in all these movies, and this dude is it.
As soon as I lost my sea legs, I decided to do some exploring. Yes, the blood of Columbus, Ponce de Leon, and John Smith flowed in my veins. What's this? Wow, an Indian.
Listen, if the blood of Christopher Columbus is flowing through your veins, you're gonna definitely kill that Native American. Who made mouse-sized guns? What the fuck? Did like the ship provide him with it? Is this why we didn't have space for the chicken? We had to get like mouse military equipment?
Drat. These doggone muskets never worked when you needed them.
Dude, he was so nice to you. Why are you trying to kill him? This whole movie could have been very different if that shot landed right there, though. Just think about it for a moment. I'm not even gonna get into the odds of each team, basically. I suppose you can call it that. I can't remember the word. Each have their own respective mouse.
That doesn't seem too warlike. I had found a friend for life.
Bro, you traded like, I don't know, a fucking seed or something and you're already best friends for life over that? This dude has no standards whatsoever to making friends. It's like he's in kindergarten.
My name, Little Big Thunder.
Where are your friends, Thunder? All around? All around?
My tribe watching big canoe in the bay all morning. They want to be friendly. Pilgrim tribe friendly?
The friendliest.
Listen, you know I can hop on all the stuff about Native Americans, how this dude is speaking, how they're making them all like crouch around hiding in bushes and stuff like that. But let's just have fun with the movie, okay? I just love though, like in this movie's universe, the reason we have this smaller truce, this like moment that Thanksgiving is made from, is not because like the humans could get along. No, it's the mice.
Well, tell them to follow. I'll introduce you all to my tribe.
Now those Indians were all good, peaceful folk. That is, all except one. I guess there's a bad apple in every barrel. Meet Smiling Buzzard. Or maybe you'd rather not.
Bro, you guys are all tackling this dude. Leave him at home. Why are you bringing him? Why do you want him here? He's gonna ruin all of, like, the peaceful meetings. Do you guys go like hunting with this dude and he just starts punching the animals?
Well, I guess Smiling Buzzard is about the only Indian brave who ever got himself fired. Oh, but he did have one friend. Big Wheeze, the mangiest, meanest, most cowardly grizzly bear ever to lose his way up in Canada and end up in Cape Cod.
Not only does this dude get fired, which I don't think that's how it works when you're in a tribe. I kind of think that is like you get kicked out. Like you're not employed. But he has this Baloo riff-off right here. I was just talking about how this movie doesn't have anything weird in it. And now we just have to bring a bear back.
No place on this earth could you find two more miserable creatures. Well, almost no place.
Don't you worry, Scav. We'll end up with their goodies. Don't you worry.
Now, it is a fact that scoundrels can seek each other out miles apart.
Yeah, but this Bale doesn't seem like a scoundrel. He hasn't done anything yet. We just met this dude. And now they're all gonna team up like it's the Amazing Spider-Man 2 and they all gotta like band together to take on the good guys? What the fuck? Won't they have like completely opposite like goals as well?
But what were they up to?
Ho! Engines! I've been fatally shot.
How terrible.
They mean to kill us.
Aim your weapons!
That's a good plan and all, but how does it get you the gold? Also, I just can't. The voices that they give the natives and the voice they give that one pilgrim. Oh my god, he is dead. What the fuck? Okay, I'm not gonna. I will try not to hop on them anymore.
Ready? Aim! Wait! Don't shoot! That's the church mouse.
And a little red mouse.
They're trying to show us something.
Oh my god, does everyone know this church mouse? Is just like, they have the church mouse writing a deal, they have to be peaceful. You know the church mouse? Yeah, of course I know the church mouse. We gotta trust this now, right? It's not like we just saw a dude die or anything.
I am going to give you 3 seconds to get out of these parts for good. 1, 2, 3. Yo!
Yeah, the last we heard of them, they were heading west.
Wait a minute. So like the whole team up is done? That's it? It led to nothing? The only thing they did is that one of them walked out with some paint and an arrow between his arm. Oh my god, that's really gonna be it for them, huh? Now they're heading west. Like, I guess we have a sequel and a prequel to write.
Hey, a snowflake. By Jiminy, I love snow.
Pilgrim mouse, like the cuckoo bird in head?
Huh?
No normal mouse love winter. Specially kind they have around these hunting grounds.
Oh my god, yesterday, he returned in the movie. I knew he was gonna be an integral part of this movie. I almost forgot though, they hinted at the whole winter thing. I assume we're gonna gloss over that like the storm, right? Like it's gonna be a minute of the movie and that's it. Not gonna really play much of an impact.
It would have been nice if we did get to Virginia.
There was just no let-up. And we'd said goodbye to many of our dearest friends. It was hard for me to see because my eyes were kind of teary. But could that be? It was. Tiny wildflowers.
Oh my god, we're not gonna like gloss over what just happened in this movie. We can't do that and then go to, oh my god, there's wildflowers, we are all safe. No, like they glossed it over. Well, at least they added some extreme into this to make it rememberable. But like, oh my god, I think there's a Charlie Brown Mayflower movie that I wish I could react to, but I'm sure would never be allowed on the internet just due to like Charlie Brown, you know. From what I remember, it has some deaths and stuff like that in it too.
The harvest is in, and we are secure for the winter. So let there be a great feast of Thanksgiving. Let there be food and drink and games and song and making merry. Let there be... What on earth?
I think he wants us to invite his friend, Little Big Thunder.
Why, of course. We'll invite all our Indian friends.
Oh my god, I thought she was the one who was dead for a moment when they showed the tombstone. I was so shocked to see her start talking. Oh my god. Oh god. We're a few minutes left to the movie. We get to Thanksgiving. We got one more song. The wording of it is kind of funny after like a scene where we literally see a tombstone to be like, wow, we finally have enough food for the winter. Let's have a feast.
It was the best bloomin' day of all the bloomin' days in the whole bloomin' year. No wonder it became a national holiday. Yes, sir, that grand autumn, everything Mother Nature could think up was there for the taking. It was a beautiful time to be alive, a beautiful time to be free, and the day, one of November's perfect gems.
And that's it for the movie. I really thought we would get like a wedding between Priscilla and John or something, you know. The whole love stuff doesn't feel like it got the best part of the movie. It's over. Not much can say now. It's been this movie's been out for years. It's one of the first few movies they actually made. Like, this came before most of their Christmas movies. And honestly, I enjoyed it. I always enjoy this movie studio, even if I insult the stuff as I'm watching it. They're always so good. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. YouTube has been pushing my videos out a little bit less recently, so I would appreciate the support. I hope you guys are all thankful for everything you have this year. I hope you guys have a good night.
I'm done with hitting your wall. Short notice, I just gotta let you know. You led me straight to the fall. I'm broken, I'm still trying, skin and bones.